I'm finally getting around to filming the video that everyone else seems to have done on YouTube except for me. So if you don't know what the video is, you probably should because it's titled it, but I'm going to be doing the assumptions video. So basically I got you guys to send in some assumptions about me to my Instagram, and I'm just going to be answering them in this video and telling you if they're true or not. And I feel like this is quite a good time to do this video because I've got a lot to update you guys on. Honestly, like there's so much to update you on and I can't wait to just talk to you in this video. So thanks to everyone who sent in some assumptions. I feel like there's some common themes that you guys have been assuming. So I guess I'll just get straight on into it. So the first assumption that I'm going to answer is one that I actually had a lot of, and that's that I'm a shy person. And I think this is super interesting because I personally wouldn't say that I'm shy. I definitely would say that I used to be shy, but I kind of overcame that shyness when I finished high school. Although when I think about it, I do sometimes get shy depending on the situation, because if I feel uncomfortable or intimidated, sometimes I can go into like a bubble and just kind of go a little bit quiet. But when I feel comfortable, I'm out there and, you know, I would say I'm not too shy, but it really just depends on the situation, which I think is the same for a lot of people. Let me know in the comments though if you've met me in person and if you think I'm shy or not, because maybe you guys think I am and I just am like, no, I'm not shy, but I don't know. Another thing a lot of you guys have been assuming is that I'm engaged, and I think this is so funny because I'm not, just to clear things up. I think a lot of people got a bit confused because I posted a photo on Instagram the other day from me and Brayden at a wedding, but we weren't actually like getting married or engaged or anything. But I did get a few DMs saying, oh my god, did you get married or are you engaged? But when I look at the photo, I can kind of see why people would think that, because Brayden's wearing like a suit. I'll insert the photo here. He's wearing a suit with a bow tie that kind of looks like what you'd wear if you were getting married, and like I look like I'm wearing a white wedding dress. Even though the dress that I was wearing isn't actually completely white, I know that it does look like it in the photo, so we look like we just got married. But yeah, to clear things up, we're not engaged, we haven't secretly got married, and I don't think, well, Brayden, you can tell me otherwise, but I don't think we have any plans too soon. I also got a lot of pregnancy assumptions, and I don't know why this is, to be honest. I'm like, what are you guys saying? But maybe it's just because I haven't been on YouTube that much in the last few months. Maybe people thought I was hiding something. I don't know, but no, I'm not pregnant, don't plan to be for a long time. But look, I'm not gonna lie, I fantasize about having kids all the time. I'm so excited for that time in my life. I know that it's not now though, but I just literally can't wait. But I can wait at the same time, if you get me. So one person assumed that I try to be like others, not trying to be rude, but that's what other people think. P.S. I love ya. Anyways, I don't think that is what everyone assumes, to be honest, because nobody else said it in the assumptions except for this one person. But I would say that I don't try to be like anyone else. Obviously, you sometimes get inspired by things, but I feel like everything in life is inspired. But honestly, I don't think I do copy anyone. I live my life for myself and I do what makes me happy. And if someone else ends up doing the same thing that I do, it's not because I'm copying them. It's just because we're obviously doing a similar thing in life, or we had a similar idea. You know, there's so many people in the world, inevitably multiple people are gonna have the same idea. The next assumption is that you prefer not to expose your body on Instagram as much as other influencers do. And I guess this is just like a personal preference. I don't really tend to take photos of myself exposing my body. Sometimes I'll do like bikini photos when I'm at the beach or if I'm on holiday, and sometimes I just do them because that's what I want to do, you know what I mean? But I haven't really done that type of content in a while, to be honest, and there's no like major reason for it. I definitely feel like I've been through phases though when I posted like more bikini photos on Instagram, and I feel like that's when I've been feeling like really confident in myself. And not that I don't feel confident in myself at the moment, but I definitely haven't been like working on my body and looking after myself as much as I have in the past. I'm actually going to be going back to F45 again really soon, so I'm going to be feeling a lot fitter. Not that that means that I'm going to necessarily be posting more photos exposing my body, but I might end up posting more photos on my Instagram kind of showing my fitness journey, if you know what I mean. So if you'd be interested in that, make sure you're subscribed and you follow me on my Instagram, because I'm definitely going to be documenting more of like health and fitness stuff over the next few months when I'm getting back into it. A lot of you guys have been assuming that Lily and I are not close, or that we fight, or that we don't get along. And I think this is so interesting. Although some of you have said that you love your sister very much and that you and your sister get along really well. So it's kind of like mixed opinions here. So if you don't know who Lily is, she's my younger sister. I'm actually in her room right now because she got it redone and it's literally so nice. So I was like, have to film in here. Plus it's really good lighting. But to answer your assumption, it is true that Lily and I aren't that close, and it's not really for a particular reason other than the fact that we've got quite a big age gap and I feel like we're at different stages in our life. But I'm sure as we get older, we'll get closer. But we're also very different people, so we do butt heads sometimes. I'm sure a lot of you guys who have sisters out there also butt heads with them, even though I love her to death, and sometimes we get along like a house on fire. Sometimes we do not as well. So that basically answers your question. We're not that close at the moment, but we do love each other to bits, and I just feel like I don't really see her around that much because when I'm at home, she's at school, and in the evenings, I'm often out when she's home. So I don't really see her that much, which is really sad because we used to do like videos together all the time. But who knows what the future holds, right? The next assumption is that you want to move out of home soon, and I'm so excited to answer this because I can confidently tell you guys that I am actually going to be moving out of home super soon. When I say soon, like literally within the next 2 weeks. I actually got accepted on an apartment. It was the first apartment that I've ever applied for and I got accepted. So I'm going to be moving out, which is so exciting. I can't wait to do moving vlogs and just bring you guys along for the whole process. This is something that I've literally been wanting to do for years now. I feel like I can do a whole video talking about this whole thing because it's just been such a big thing for me and it's going to be such an amazing milestone. So it's finally happening. I'm actually moving out, and a lot of people have been asking me if I'm moving out with Braden or if I'm moving out by myself. And I'm actually moving out by myself, which you might be surprised about, but my boyfriend's actually got quite a good living situation at home. Not that I don't have a good living situation, but it kind of got to the point where I needed to do it for work. But my boyfriend currently lives with his family and their house was only rebuilt last year, so it's all nice and new. So he's just got a great living situation and doesn't really need to move out of home. Whereas I just got to the point where I was like, okay, this is a necessity. And it's been something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and it's just a reoccurring thought, and it's not something that I've taken lightly. So it's finally happening. I'm so excited. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure Braden will be around all the time, so I'm not gonna be like lonely, but I just can't wait. So get excited because I'm gonna be doing so much content in the future. If you have any like ideas for like moving vlogs or like just redecorating videos, leave them in the comments below because I can't wait to get started with that. So the last assumption that I'm gonna answer in this video is one that a lot of you guys have made, and it's that me and the Mesher twins aren't as close as we used to be. So I just wanted to clear this up so people don't make any other assumptions, but the Mesher twins and I are still great friends. Nothing has actually happened. We still see each other a lot, but we just see each other off camera and like off of social media really. We just don't constantly post about each other. It's not something that we force. Sometimes we'll post content together. It's just not like every time we're together, you know? But no, nothing ever happened. There was a bit of time though where we didn't really see each other for a while, and that was literally just because of things going on in each other's personal lives. As you guys know, I was in England for a while because of things going on with my family, and then I had some other issues going on in my life, and you know, they have their things going on. So inevitably sometimes you end up going a little bit of time without seeing your friends, but it's always nice when you can see your friends and just pick up where you left off. But to answer your question, yes, we are still friends. No, nothing happened. We didn't have an argument or anything. We just don't constantly post about each other on social media. So that pretty much sums up this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching and I answered some of your questions and maybe you got to know me a bit better. I hope you guys are just as excited about the whole moving process as I am. There's going to be so much fun content coming up soon, and if you guys have any other video ideas, make sure to leave them down below. But other than that, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can check out any of my social medias down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!